What are some of the biggest misconceptions about Social Security that you see and hear?
Wow, what a broad question. I think perhaps the biggest misconception is that, it really doesn't matter when I start, that I'm only going to get a few hundred or, $1,500 a month and I have enough savings to live on. I think people don't realize that even if your benefit's only $1,500 a month, if you think about it in terms of maximizing that, using a strategy where you get the most in a monthly benefit, and you add it up 12 months every year over 20, 25, or 30 years that you're in retirement, particularly for married couples who both can get a benefit, it adds up to $1 million or even more in cumulative lifetime benefits.
Right.
There are ways to get the most. I think another misconception is that those rules are difficult to figure out. And I will admit, they are difficult, but if you will seek out expert advice, our firm, I'm sure your firm, Margaret, can help as well. It makes this decision so much easier, and you wind up getting more in the long run.
So we want to just try to, because, the Social Security, it can be so overwhelming and complicated to make those types of decisions. And that's because there's so much complex laws. Is that what you're saying?
I absolutely am saying that. I regularly say the rules are voluminous. There are over 20,000 rules related to Social Security and pages of commentary on each of those rules. I do consider myself a Social Security expert, but when I'm working with clients, I occasionally forget something or overlook something that's very important. A typical consumer will really struggle to understand what they need to know, and if they don't get help, they typically take the path of least resistance, which is to claim early and leave money on the table.